Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Minister of Agriculture and Animal Welfare, Dr. Maria Maria, Cabinet Ministers, Director General of Islamic Organization for Food Security, Ambassador Berik Arin, Vice Chancellor of the Maldives National University, Dr. Aisha Chehnaz Adam, distinguished guests, participants of the conference, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. A very good morning to you all. I wish to thank the organizers at the Maldives University and the Islamic Organization for Food Security for inviting me as the chief guest to kick off this esteemed conference, convening policymakers, industry experts, and academia for discussion on advancing climate resilient agriculture and food security in the Maldives. We know that the agriculture sector was one of the key primary sources of sustenance for many Maldivian families, even in the Greater Mali region, before tourism took off in the late 1970s. It still holds a lot of promise in terms of both food security, economic returns. This is particularly true as showcased by the COVID-19 pandemic that brought our economy to a near standstill. With 90% of our food supply consisting of imported products, our vulnerability to global market fluctuations and supply-side disruptions became ever more apparent. The pandemic therefore underscored the urgency to diversify our economy as a means to cushion the impact of external shocks as that of the pandemic. When we speak about agriculture, the agricultural sector and practices in the Maldives, we simply cannot ignore the impact of climate change that pose the foremost challenge to a thriving agricultural sector. Our low-lying islands not only limit arable land for agricultural practices, rising sea level and ensuing salination of fresh water, global heating, and related breeding of zoonotic diseases affect healthy yields. The turn to chemical-ridden fertilizers to boost growth only serves to hinder sustainable, climate-friendly agricultural practices. The impurities in the fertilizers further contaminating what remains of our freshwater and our soil. The time is ripe to figure out ways to overcome these challenges that limit our agricultural sector. We must focus on establishing a well-rounded, sustainable, climate-smart agricultural sector that can withstand the impacts of natural disasters. This is what this conference is for. So, what does the future hold if we can put our minds to finding feasible solutions? As the practitioners in the attendance here would agree, solution, be it water, soil crop management, must be tailored to the strengths and vulnerabilities of our unique small island geography. The geography of our small islands, combined with the dispersion of islands, make it challenging for farmers in the islands to bring their produce to larger markets and profit from it. Our farmer needs capacity building on sustainable farming practices to enhance resilience against climate impacts, investments, and simply a belief in them to make them successful. Let us educate ourselves more on community and policy levels, and with that bring in industry expertise to cultivate across the nation aquaculture, hydroponics, vertical farming, and biochar practices. Such technologies are already adopted elsewhere, similarly ridden by land and other natural resources constraints, and have shown fruitful results. We must take lessons from best practices and emulate them tailored to our local context. Ensuring long-term food security has profound health benefits, particularly in preventing non-communicable diseases such as diabetes, heart disease, and obesity. Access to a consistent supply of nutritious food helps maintain a balanced diet, which is crucial for overall health and well-being. This awareness and understanding the importance for our public to make healthy lifestyle choices. Such healthy food consumption habits should of course be supported by taking special precaution to not compromise food safety standards when formulating our national plans to promote climate resilient agriculture in the Maldives. Distinguished guests, I hope that this conference is off to a good start to consolidate a work in partnership between the academic communities and practitioners in the Maldives and IOFS. International cooperation is crucial for addressing challenges we face. IOFS fosters collaboration to enhance food security, sustainable agriculture, and climate resilience. I thank IOFS for being here with us today. I hope that this partnership will be constructive for our endeavor to formulate a comprehensive roadmap for implementing climate-smart agricultural practices. I believe that this roadmap will pave the way forward to come up with smart farming strategies and practices that are consistent with environment-friendly land and water use, so essential to guarantee the longevity of a well-functioning, economically productive, and socially just agricultural sector. President Dr. Mui's ambitious initiatives to plant 5 million trees underscores the government's dedication to safeguarding our nation, bolstering the agricultural sector, and ensuring economic stability and food security. As we strive towards becoming a developed nation, it is imperative to reduce our dependence on external support and imported food, and instead cultivate a self-sustaining ecosystem. We must ensure that our local farmers, entrepreneurs, and communities have access to the latest information and technological advancements, empowering them to adopt smart and efficient solutions. Additionally, embracing AI in the agriculture and revolutionize farming by enhancing precision, optimizing resource use, and boosting productivity, ultimately fostering a more sustainable and resilient food system. Distinguished guests, that brings me to my last, but certainly not the least point, one that I cannot emphasize enough. Any roadmap to diversify our economy by promoting our agriculture sector must incorporate, alongside technological innovations, rural farming knowledge that have worked for generations. What I mean is, our outlook for the next generation must be affable to our local context, our environment, and our people. Women, for instance, are largely involved in farming, particularly in remote islands, meaning that any vision to integrate technological solutions for sustainable agriculture must equip women and local communities. Equally essential is ensuring that entrepreneurs in local communities, especially women, have access to necessary finance to utilize such technologies and expand small farming setups. This way, we can ensure that our agricultural sector is nationwide and inclusive, and the benefits of which is reaped across the population. I extend my heartfelt wishes for a successful series of discussion today and tomorrow. I am confident that the outcomes of this crucial conference will significantly contribute to the Maldives' climate-smart agriculture initiatives. These initiatives are pivotal in our collective efforts to ensure long-term food security and sustainable for our nation. Conferences such as this provide a vital platform for discourse and exchange of ideas. Such gatherings are essential for informed decision-making and policy formulation. They enable us to address pressing issues with a collaborative spirit and innovative thinking. I would like to express my profound gratitude to the Maldives National University for its valuable role in facilitating these discussions. The university commitment to fostering dialogue and contributing to nation building is truly commendable. Thank you all for the participation and dedication. Let us work together towards a brighter, more sustainable future for the Maldives. I thank you all.